Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. For today's box opening, we're going to take a look at Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate in the collector box form. So we're going to be opening up Commander today and Masters on Wednesday. And then if all goes well, maybe we'll open up some Commander Masters on Friday. So without further ado, let's go ahead and slice this thing open, see what kind of value we can find from what some people call the worst set ever. I don't agree with that. I think it's hard to find the cards that are of value in this set. There are 624 total cards, so this is a gigantic set for Magic. However, it's just that it's just really hard to find the Ancient Copper Dragon. There are 110 cards possible, valued over $1. It's about 18% of the total set, and there are 19 cards valued over $10, about 3%. So let's just go ahead and crack these things open. If I remember, these are extremely hard to get open. Yeah, these are just like Kamigawa. They're like nearly impossible to open for some reason. So we do have a couple of commons and uncommons. We're looking for Deadly Dispute, the Vile Duplication, Wild Magic Surge, Nature's Lore, Decanter of Endless Water, and Patriarch Seal. So if we see any of those, we'll definitely call them out. So this one kicks off with a Dragonborn Looter. Then we're going to see Arms of Hadar, followed by Circle of the Land Druid. Then we're going to see ourselves a Cloud Kill with an Amethyst Dragon, and then a regular old island. Followed by Renari, Merchant of Marvels, with Iomen, Mystic Trickster. And then we are going to see a Scion of Halaster in Etched Foil, with a Wing Shaper Planeteer coming in as our rare, or a rare. And then we're going to see ourselves a Harper Recruiter as a extended art rare, with a Morphic Pool. Now, the other complaint of this set is the lands are really hard to pull out of this particular set. The Morphic Pool, valued just around $8 in Borderless. Followed by a Maisie Truesorn Paladin in Etch, with a Nine Fingers Keen in Showcase, and then an Undermountain Adventurer in Foil Extended Art with an Undercity Initiative. All right, so we did see some value in there. Don't know what the market price for the individual packs is for these, but I think the prices have certainly come down since the set debuted last year. All right, so this one starts off with a Stirring Bard, followed by an Avenging Hunter, a Draconic Lore, Fireball, with a Draconic Muralist. Then we're going to see the Old Swamp, followed by Oji Exquisite Blade, with a Street Urchin. Then we've got ourselves Livian Cultist of Tiamat in the Etch treatment, with an Undermountain Adventurer in regular foil. And then we've got From the Catacombs coming in an extended art, non-foil, and then a Displacer Kitten coming in extended art. Very good hit here, valued just around $10. So hooray. Then Jan Jansen, Chaos Crafter in Etched, with Zevlor Elutral Exile, and a Bane Lord of Darkness, with a Squirrel and a Treasure Token. All right, so let me just stack these up real quick, and we'll just have a pile of our hits and our rares and commons. And hopefully we have to move some stuff out of the way to make room for more of the hits. All right, so we got ourselves a Moldfolk, followed by Tabaxi Toucaneers with a Bronze Walrus. And then we're going to see ourselves a Skullwinder with a Hammers of Morden, a Plains, Charcoal Diamond, followed by Candlekeep Sage. Then we've got ourselves Rashad Bashir with a Dynahar Invoker Adept, main set foil rare, with an Ukalon coming in as extended art non-foil, followed by a Horn of Valhalla. Miriam Sentinel Worm, if you haven't seen my Dragon deck on Arena, a very key card there. Then we got Volo, Intolerant Scholar, coming in as a mythic hit with another mythic, Tasha the Witch Queen coming in. Very cool to see that. And then we got ourselves a Pegasus with a treasure. All right, moving into the next pack here. And as always, only if we can get it open. I don't know why they did this. I mean, does the pack really require that much security? All right, so we got the Goliath Paladin, followed by a Shiny Impetus, a Dread Linorm, Blood Boil Sorcerer. Then we've got a Topaz Dragon with a Swamp. Then we're going to see Srivis Nightmare Speaker with a Nax Astral Hunter. It's going to be a decent uncommon there. Followed by Flaming Fist in Etched with a Luxury Suite coming in. Foil from the main set, valued just over $6 in non-foil. But it's a land, so I'm going to throw it up top there. And then we got ourselves a Folk Hero here. This is going to be a pretty good mythic, valued just over $4. Then we've got the Mighty Servant of Loroko, followed by Neri Wild Mage. And then we're going to see Alundo the Seer with Nine Fingers Keen, and a Soldier and a Treasure. So we've already got 2 lands from the main set. There are a total of 6 that you're kind of keeping an eye out for. So you got Bountiful Promenade, Luxury Suite, Morphic Pool, Reflecting Pool, Sea of Clouds, and the Spire Garden. So those are going to be the lands that we're looking for. All right, so we got the Dawnbringer Cleric, followed by Your Temple is Under Attack, Ghastly Death Tyrant, Two-Handed Axe, with a No Warband. Then we're going to see ourselves the Forest with a Stone Speaker Crystal, Criminal Past, followed by Sword Coast Sailor in Etch with an Altar of Baal coming in foil rare main set, with a Loot Dispute coming in as our extended art non-foil. Then we're going to see Will's Reversal with Occultist of Absolute coming in foil etched. And then we're going to see, the Ancient Copper Dragon coming in borderless treatment. This is fantastic, and the most valuable card you can get, unless, of course, you pull this in foil, valued at around $67. And then we are going to see a foil borderless luxury suite in the back. Very nice in the Navolo's Journal, and a treasure. All right, that is awesome. I am extremely happy to see that. Of course, the Ancient Copper Dragon is also featured in my Dragon deck on the Arena video. I'll just throw a link at the top so you all can check it out. I don't know if you have any interest in watching me play Arena, but I do try and put out 2 videos a week of me playing Arena just so you can kind of actually see that I play the game. All right, so we got the Citadel Gate with an Astral Confrontation, a Breath Weapon with an Ambition's Cost, Mystery Key, the Mountain, Marching Duodrome with a Scion of Halaster, Candlekeep Sage and Etch with a Shadowheart Dark Justiciar, an Endless Evil. Then we've got a Barroom Brawl with a Duke under Ravengard, a Merkle Lord of Bones, and a foil borderless Spire Garden that is way off center. I'll still take it, though. And then we got an Undercity and the Initiative. Very cool. It's not quite misprint quality because there's no additional card peeking through or anything like that. But it is way off center. All right, so we got ourselves a Pack Attack, followed by a Manor Gate, Nimble Right Schematic, Split the Spoils, Overwhelming Encounter with the Swamp, followed by Cloak of the Bat, Gut True Soul Zealot, and then we've got the Tavern Brawler in Etched with the Horn of Valhalla in Standard Frame, followed by a Spectral Showdown. Then we've got Mirror of Life Trapping with Asterion the Decadent, Gale Waterdeep Prodigy, and an Altar of Bale in Extended Art with a Dragon and a Treasure Token. So that was not a great pack. Certainly not as good as our Ancient Copper Dragon pack. Let's hope for a second dragon in this box. I don't know if I've ever done that in a collector box. It's certainly possible. So we got Runaway Together, Reckless Barbarian, Jade Orb of Dragonkind, the Passageway Seer with a Nothic, Island, Vol Candlekeep Researcher, followed by a Flaming Fist. And then we're going to see a Hardy Outlander in Etch with John Arinkus Shattered One, followed by Journey to the Lost City in Extended Art with Packed Weapon. That's very cool to see that mythic coming in here. Don't think it's a high value mythic. Followed by Bane, Lord of Darkness, Then we're going to see an ancient gold dragon coming in the showcase treatment. That's very cool. Unfortunately, this is only valued at around $8, but it is dragon number 2. Followed by Raga Draga Gorgut Boss with an Undercity and the Initiative. Fantastic. Look at that. We've already got 4 lands, 1 off center, a kitten, and 2 dragons. This box is turning out to be really good. I have opened up several of these that have been really bad. Maybe I'll do some sort of a comparison at the during the MTG box analysis at the end. So we got a Little Fang Dragon here by a Summon Undead, Wayfarer's Bauble. Then we got a Sharpshooter Elf, Owlbear Shepherd with a Forest. Then we're going to see a Lohan Dragon's Legacy, followed by Calderia Caller of the Small with Gut True Soul Zealot and Etch. Then we're going to see a Kindred Discovery coming in as our main set rare. This is going to be another hit, valued just over $10. Followed by a Death's Kiss. Then we've got a Sculpted Sunburst, Raga Draga Gorgut Boss in Etch Foil, with Dynahar Invoker Adept, and Caves of Chaos Adventurer coming in foil with a cute little rabbit and a treasure token. I think we got 3 more packs to go. If you're enjoying the opening so far, just give me a thumbs up. Feel free to drop a comment. I do read every comment, and I try to respond to everybody. So I got a Dream Fracture, Druidic Ritual, Trailblazer's Torch, Arcane Encyclopedia with the Sailor's Bane, followed by the Island. Then we've got ourselves a Marble Diamond, a Hardy Outlander, and then we're going to see Lozon Dragon's Legacy and Etch, with another Tasha the Witch Queen, this time from the main set as opposed to the borderless treatment. Then we've got a Haunted One Mythic coming in. Decent hit, value just over $4, with a Ravenloft Adventurer. And then we're going to see Merkle Lord of Bones in Etch, with Bane Lord of Darkness and a Wand of Wonder, with a Demon and a Treasure in the back. All right, 2 packs remaining. Could we get a 3rd dragon? I think it's certainly possible. Plausible, not so much. Nefarious Imp, Flaming Fist Officer. We got the Badger. We got the Sigil of Merkle, the Ghost Lantern, followed by a Forest. Nax Astral Hunter, there's a dragon. Tavern Brawler, followed by Saravok the Deathbringer in Etch, with a Shameless Charlatan coming in foil. And then we're going to see an Aboleth Spawn with a Sea of Clouds. Very cool. So we're now up to 5 lands. Fantastic. And then we're going to see a Shameless Charlatan in Etch with a Bramble Sovereign coming in. Nice mythic hit there. Very cool. And we're going to see Jaheira, Friend of the Forest, with a Boar token in the back. Wow. For a set where lands are so hard to come by and dragons, this box is on fire with 5 lands and 2 dragons. All right, final pack. Kenku Artificer, Charlatan Dragon, a Deadly Dispute, one of the commons that we were looking for, valued over $1. Then we got a Saddle of the Cavalier, Explore the Underdark, Mountain, Decanter of Endless Water in Showcase, with Renari Merchant of Marvels. And then we've got a Street Urchin in Etch with an Archivist of Ogma. Very good hit here. Valued just around $6. Followed by a Stick Together, an Archivist of Ogma in Borderless or Extended Art. Also around $6. Very cool to get a double Archivist pack. And then we're going to see Gorian Wise Mentor in Etch, with Miriam Sentinel Worms. That's 2 for this box. And our last is going to be a Wizards of Thay, with, of course, a copy and a treasure token. All right, so I'll get everything sorted, organized, and be right back with the MTG box analysis. We'll begin the MTG box analysis by taking a look at the cards that we were eligible to obtain from our collector booster pack and compare that to the cards that we actually saw. Then we'll review non-foil and foil coverage along with coverage by rarity. Then, to establish a baseline for value, we'll look at the current value of the set with a breakdown of the actual observed by non-foil and foil. Finally, we'll conclude with a summary and a comparison of 4 other collector booster boxes open on the channel. If you want to go deeper into the analysis and see all of the metrics for this box and more than 140 others, simply join the channel at the Give Me the Data level. Let's get things started with a comparison of the cards in the box as compared to the cards that we were eligible to see. Using this chart, we can see the non-foils we observed in green, the foils we observed in orange, and the set in gray as the baseline. In the non-foil space, we saw 10 showcase cards, 2 borderless cards, 24 etched foils, and 24 extended art cards. In the foil space, we saw a variance of 6 cards between the primary colors of Magic, with white having the least at 11 and black having the most at 17. Also in the foil space, we saw 16 showcase, 1 borderless, and 7 extended art cards. Moving into coverage, in the non-foil space, those 10 showcase cards were good enough for 13% coverage of the category. The 2 borderless gave us 15% coverage, the 24 etched foils gave us 29% coverage, and the 24 extended art cards gave us 26% coverage. In total, we saw 60 of 264 possible cards, giving us 23% coverage. In the foil space, we saw 120 unique cards out of a possible 523, giving us 23% coverage of the set. Our highest coverage among the primary colors of Magic was in black with 33% coverage. Pivoting to coverage by rarity, in today's box we saw 27% of the commons and 10% of the uncommons that we were eligible to see in non-foil. We also saw 41 unique rares for 32% coverage and 7 non-foil mythics for 17% coverage. In the foil space, we saw 30% of the commons and 25% of the uncommons, along with 22 foil rares for 15% coverage and 2 foil mythics for 4% coverage. In total, we saw 63 rares and 9 mythics in these 12 packs. Before we get into the value of today's collector booster box, let's first examine the potential value of the cards that we could have obtained. This chart shows all the cards available in a collector booster pack utilizing non-foil market prices as of July 30th, 2023. Currently, the set features 19 cards valued over $10. The top 5 cards are going to be the borderless Black Market Connections valued at $20 even, the Ancient Silver Dragon in borderless valued at $27.11, and the 3 variants of the Ancient Copper Dragon valued at $47.70 in showcase, $52.23 in standard frame, and $67.89 in borderless. In collector booster packs, there are also 19 eligible cards valued between $5 and $10, as well as 73 cards valued between $1 and $5. The remaining 534 cards are currently valued less than $1. If you were to calculate the combined value of all 645 cards using non-foil market prices, the grand total would come up to be $780.08. So what did we end up seeing in today's box? Well, let's dive in, starting off with a look at the non-foils. We only saw one of the 19 cards valued over $10, but it was the most valuable, the borderless Ancient Copper Dragon valued at $67.89. We also saw 5 cards valued between $5 and $10, and 5 cards valued between $1 and $5. The remaining 49 non-foils in the box are currently valued less than $1. And in the foil space, we again only saw 1 card valued over $10, and this time it was the Kindred Discovery valued at $10.73. We did also pull 5 cards valued between $5 and $10, and 12 foils valued between $1 and $5. The other 102 foils in the box are currently valued less than $1. So how did this box perform? Well, I purchased this box from my local game store at the end of last year for $139.99. The current market price for these boxes as of July 30th is $146.80. Today's collector booster box contained 12 packs with 15 cards each, allowing us to see 180 total cards plus tokens. Those 12 tokens have a current market value of $3.49. The 12 basic lands that we saw have a combined value of $1 even. The 49 commons in the box are currently valued at $21.96. The 47 uncommons that we saw are valued at $15.86. The 63 rares have a current market value of $87.38, and the 9 mythics that we pulled are valued at $98.92. Add it all up, and the grand total for this box comes up to be $228.61 in card market value, which is a gain of $88.62 over the price I paid, and means that I saw a return of 163% of my purchase price in card value. Now, for those of you interested in cards valued just over $2, the numbers look like this. In total, we saw 22 cards valued over $2 in this box, and they have a current combined value of $181.57, which means that those 22 cards represent 79% of the total box value. Previously on the channel, I've opened 4 other collector booster boxes of Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate. By updating their inventory to today's market prices, we can do a true apples-to-apples value comparison. On June 12th of last year, the collector box that we opened contained a borderless Ancient Copper Dragon, along with a borderless Minskin Boo, which helped the box achieve $260.42 in today's market value. The box from June 20th of last year contained a showcase Ancient Copper Dragon, a borderless Minskin Boo, and a borderless Ancient Silver Dragon, driving the total box value up to $266.09, again using today's prices. The box from June 25th of last year was a little disappointing, with only a borderless Black Market Connections and a borderless Ancient Gold Dragon. This box contained $192.62 in card value. Finally, the best hits from the December 9th, 2022 box was a borderless Kindred Discovery and a Morphic Pool. That box was a disappointing $155.34 in market value. This means that today's box was right in the middle of the 5 boxes, again with $228.61 in card value. What's important to note from this is that every single one of these boxes contained more card value than the current market price of a sealed box. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.